Okay. Welcome. Oh, damn it. My bad. Got to keep that tape on the camera, man. uh, all right, guys. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Give it a couple minutes. Try to get people in here. Um, pretty important stuff here. Plus, what just happened. What I just seen on. I actually seen it on John X Army's channel. But to show you guys now. But we'll get the real channel. But I got the direct link to where it came from on Twitter, or you could just share my video out to get the information out. It's up to you. But I seen it on John X Army. It came from a channel called Central Bank. I think we'll get that. I got the main link on Twitter. I'll give you the main link, or you can help this channel out, share this video out, share everyone out. Really doesn't matter. Get the information out. Wake somebody up with it. Regardless, though, really important shit here. Because this is what's coming, and it goes hand in hand with the AI healthcare, Babylon healthcare that we're going to be getting into tonight. This is the takeover of AI in the healthcare, which essentially is the medical police state, New World Order. It's going to take everything over, I believe. Look, the crazy part is, guys, is they're using these doctors right now to push their agenda. And check this out. This AI healthcare, Babylon healthcare, is going to take out doctors. Look, doctors are going to lose their jobs. They're going to start being less doctors, go to college to be a doctor, get hired out of school. Like the doctor occupation is just going to go away because of this thing. And he kind of says it. The CEO kind of says that, but I'll show you that. What's up, Hal? Jerry Love, Kelly Keys, what's up? What's up? Free from Doctrine, what's up? Wink and Will, what's up? I couldn't do any emails, so it's probably gonna take a couple minutes to get people in here. Order out of chaos, what's up? Hey, I'm putting this on a order AKO on a t-shirt, and that's a good conversation starter. With more on it though, that's a conversation starter because someone's gonna say, "Hey, what's your t-shirt mean?" Order out of chaos, and then you get to explain where that comes from, where order out of chaos comes from, what it means, whose motto it is, how our government goes about it. And I'm putting problem reaction solution on the same shirt with order out of chaos. Watch, this shirt's going to be hard. I would have been able to actually get them done, but this beeline to me, this AI Babylon healthcare was like becoming to be a hard video to make. Like there was so much stuff. I just kept finding more stuff, but I found enough of the important stuff, and I'm just gonna show it instead of making a video that would have took a long. It would have took me another week. It took me another week. So I'll play it first for you guys right now. We'll play this video throughout as people come in, but listen to what they just said in Ventura, California, right in the United States of America.
We are beginning a program today.
Now listen,
Certainly,
a program today.
we are beginning a program today which will certainly grow into something larger and larger, and that is
Listen,
a community contact tracing program. We've done contact tracing all along. That a contact is a person who's been exposed to someone that we document to have the COVID infection. When we find someone who has a COVID infection, those people are immediately isolated. But we also work with them to figure out who their contacts were. But the purpose of this program is to bring on people. We may bring on up to 50 or even more as the program grows and as we see the needs for it. As we do more testing, we will find more and more people who have COVID 19. And again, we'll isolate every one of them and we will find every one of their contacts and we will make sure that they stay quarantined and we'll check in with them every day. We're going to do a more complete job and we're going to do a more meticulous job of making it less and less possible for others in the county to run into someone with COVID 19 infection. It's not just in the county to run into
sorry, I wanted to see his name real
with
quick.
COVID 19 infection. It's not just our county. There are going to be thousands of people hired who will be these contact investigators throughout the state. In our county, there are going to be thousands of people hired who will be these contact investigators throughout the state.
And remember, there was just one, there was an executive order. He called up a bunch of reserves, telling them to come back to work. There's been stuff going around, like stuff I've been seeing on Twitter of paperwork, pictures of paperwork of them and screenshots on the computer, how they're hiring, they're trying to get people, they're trying to hire people into the army to do this contact tracing.
And this
In
is
other
occurring
words,
in many, many other states as well, perhaps all of the states in our country. Um, we will be giving intensive training to these people,
see,
identifying and finding
oh, this
contacts.
is what it all was
Some
about.
of the people we find are going to have trouble being isolated. For instance, if they live in
Listen,
a home where there's only one bathroom and there are three or four other people living there, and those people don't have COVID infection, we're not going to be able to keep the person in that home. Every person who we're isolating, for instance, needs to have their own bathroom. And so we'll be moving people like this into other kinds of housing that we have available.
what happened with a doctor? What are you guys saying? Free from doctrine. What happened with a doctor? Yeah, yeah. Trying to see what someone was saying. Yeah, dude, that they're going to we'll let some people come in who hasn't seen it. I know people probably seen this already, but doesn't matter because I gotta make sure as many eyes as possible see this and share it out. Oh yeah, what was his channel name, guys? Central Banker the Third. Is that how you type it? The dude that first put that out. And I'm also gonna give you guys a Twitter account. That's how I found it. Because it said at Big Tree or L Del Big Tree. Yeah. What's his name, guys? Again, Central Baker the Third. That's all right, Kel. You know I got your back, Kel. No one knows. I swear someone typed it. Didn't somebody just type hit dude's channel's name? Now it's not in there. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, dude, that's gonna be a good conversation starter. Dude, Kara, exactly, exactly. That's it's exactly what they're saying, guys. They're gonna separate you from your family. If somebody's sick and they don't got nowhere to go, they're gonna take them and put them somewhere. Dude, we absolutely cannot be with that. I made a video earlier of when I was in a park, and I wish I loaded it because, dude, it goes right with this. How I'm explaining how. Did you ever hear here? You know what? I'm explaining it again. Did you ever hear Did you ever hear growing up? I know you did. They say, man, look, you can't let no one walk over you. Okay, once you give someone an inch, they take a mile, right? You heard that your whole life, right? Don't you give someone an inch, they take a mile because most people are like that, right? Most people are like shady or slimy, only cared about themselves, narcissistic sociopaths, right? Well, in prison, it was you can't let someone get over on you one time. You can't let someone talk to you crazy once because then everyone thinks they can do it. And then that dude will keep doing it again. You know what I'm saying? Now, well, check this out. We're in a digital prison already. We're already in a digital prison. It just ain't as bad as it's gonna be if we don't do something about it. So this digital prison we're in, right? Same rules. If we let the government, just by the government, we gave them an inch by making them, letting them, allowing them. We allowed them. It's on us. We allowed them to make us wear masks. Once you do that, you gave them an inch. They're gonna take a mile. You know they will. They're the government. This is an example of them taking a mile. For anyone that just came in and didn't see this, check this bullshit out.
Only one bathroom, and there are three or four other people. We are beginning a program today, which will certainly grow into something larger and larger, and that is a community contact tracing program. We've done contact tracing all along. That contact is a
We've done it all along. I think they're talking about since 2001.
person who's
Honestly.
been exposed to someone that we document to have the COVID
Walking tall, what's
infection.
up, brother?
When we find someone who has a COVID infection, those people are immediately isolated. But we also work with them to figure out who their contacts were. But the purpose of this program is to bring on people. We may bring on up to 50 or even more as the program grows.
Guys, just listen to it again. Every word, listen.
As we do more testing, we will find more and more people who have COVID-19.
See that? As we do more testing, they already know. They're telling you we're going to find more people that have it. Now, I don't know about you, but where I'm at, I haven't seen anybody sick at all. And I haven't ever met but one person that had it and they didn't look sick. They're still walking the streets. They didn't get quarantined. The hospital didn't keep them, but yet I thought everyone got quarantined. It was so contagious. And I swear on my life that this lady is walking the streets to this day. She never quarantined. They sent her home, told her to wear a mask, and gave her some plastic shield to put over her face. And she walks around with it, but she doesn't even look sick. So I don't know about you, but I haven't seen all this. So I think everyone's going to have it. If you got a flu shot, I think you're going to have it. If you took any type of vaccines this year, I think you're going to have it. Even if you're not, asymptomatic, where you don't even show symptoms. That is the biggest bullshit I ever heard in my life. How can they tell you you're sick? You just don't have symptoms yet. And they might never come on, but you're still sick. Dude, if you know it doesn't make sense, then it doesn't make sense. There's no way to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. If they lied about this, if we know they're just fucking with us on that part, they're everything. They can't, there's nothing that's credible here. So of course someone's going to have it. Of course more people are going to have it. They keep doing these tests. I don't trust the test. They could test for anything, dude. They could just test for a vitamin or some type of something that's in everyone's blood. Or you get what I'm saying? This is bullshit,
and
dude.
again, we'll isolate every
I'm not
one
separating
of them,
my
we'll
family,
find
dude.
every one of their contacts, and we will make sure that they stay quarantined, and we'll check in with them every day. We're going to do a more complete job, and we're going to do a more meticulous job of making it less and less possible for others in the county to run into someone with COVID-19 infection. It's not just our county. There are going to be thousands of people hired who will be these contact investigators throughout the state. And this is occurring in many, many other states as well, perhaps all of the states in our country.
No, he says it's coming to every state.
Giving intensive training.
Listen, he says it is.
These people, identifying and finding contacts. Some of the people we find are going to have trouble being isolated. For instance, if they live.
And that's why it makes sense that they just called up all the reserves and now they're trying to hire people into the army to do contact tracing, that specific job just to do that. So now it all makes sense. And that's why we're being surrounded. It all makes sense. Like I said, I seen this on John X Army's channel. So, and then I'm going to share the main channel, which is Central Banker, I think 113. I'll get that right now, but shout out to both of them. That's where I found it. Just saying. And then we're going to get into A on Babylon Health, which goes hand in hand with this.
In a home where there's only one bathroom and there are 3 or 4 other people living there, and those people don't have COVID infection, we're not going to be able to keep the person in that home. Every person who we're isolating, for instance, needs to have their own bathroom. And so we'll be moving people like this into other kinds of housing that we have available.
Okay, did you just hear that last line? Kel, are you serious?
Moving people like this into other kinds of housing that we have available. We're isolating, for instance, needs to have COVID infection. We're not going to be able to keep the person in that home. Every person who we're isolating, for instance, needs to have their own bathroom. And so we'll be moving people like this into other kinds of housing that we have available.
Yeah, so now they'll be moving people because they can't share bathrooms, guys. They can't share bathrooms, guys. That's what this nerd just said. They can't share bathrooms. So we have to move. Guess what? I will take the chance to live with someone I don't even know that is sick before I let anybody take me alive that is part of FEMA or the government. Ever. I'll live with anybody sick. I'll live with sick homeless people first. Share a bathroom. They need their own bathroom. You know how dumb they because they do. They got half the American public more than half buying this because they think we're so dumb. They insult our intelligence so bad to the point it makes me mad. I'm insulted by more 90% of propaganda they put out is just so fake that it's like, how does anyone even believe this shit? How does anybody believe it? And Kel, that's crazy. Kelly Keeves just said something about how they tested a goat and the goat had it. So, man, oh, my mind's going everywhere. So much stuff, man. Can't give them an inch or they're going to take a mile. But this right here is, dude, you know, this is way too far. Oh, let me get this dude's channel so I don't keep forgetting. Did anybody type it in there yet? Can someone tell me exactly what that channel's called again? Please. Who Order Out of Chaos? Didn't you tell me what it was? What's his name? Central Banker. What's up, Steve? Break out of prison. What's up, brother? Steph, hey Steph. 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna get this and then I'm going to move on or keep talking. I think I might be able to find it. There it goes. Thank you, Kel. Thank you, Kelly. All right. The channel this came from, I will be sharing. Is this like the right person right here? Shit, my bad. How did that happen? Now I'm muted. Goofy, man. All right. Okay. Did everyone so far see that video? We can come back to it in a little bit if not everyone did. Let me get some background. I'll tell you what, this Babylon Health, though, is crazy, man. That shouldn't be too loud, right? That shouldn't be too loud. This Babylon Health is off the meat racks, man. The meat racks. Yeah, I hear you. So right. So why would we thank you, Order of KO? So why would we go there, right, Steph? Why would they want us there, right? If no doctors, why would they even want us there? Jeez. Sound good, right? You hear me now, right? Okay. All right. So I can move on. Bottom line is that we can, as a whole, we cannot be okay with that. We cannot be okay with that. My phone is blowing up. Appreciate that, JB. Thank you, real Bigfoot. Thank you, real Bigfoot. Loud and clear. Thank you, Big Steve. Thank you, Big Steve. But yeah, guys. I mean, I'm just not. I'm not okay with that. I'm not going with them. And like I said, it goes hand in hand with this AI, Babylon Healthcare. We're gonna get into now. I'm gonna show you a little bit about the CEO. Of course, if you can. Oh, and damn it, I should have put this in the title. Never mind. But and guess who is involved in this AI Babylon Health? With just the name of it, Babylon Health, and the fact that it's all AI doctor. Contact tracings involved, everything AI, virtual. You're diagnosed by AI. You don't deal with real people. And would you just be able to no close Fauci? I mean, close Steph, but not Fauci. You you basically are gonna get it now, though. If it ain't Fauci, who would have funded this person, right? Hell Gates, of course, funded this person or this company, in other words, and I just deleted. I just X something out, and I'm trying to think where I want to start with it. There's so much, just so much with it, dude. Okay, okay. Let's start with a more recent, and then we'll go back to the past. Okay. Why is that so low? Oh, that's why.
The sign, this doctor's office is closing. While most patient appointments are being done over the phone because of COVID-19, physicians say they can't battle the virus if the province isn't billing them the same amount for calls as they would an in-office visit. This is Dr. Larissa Sereditz's last day at the Riverbend Medical Clinic in Southeast Calgary. With canceled visits, most appointments are done over the phone or through video conferencing. But physicians say the province is paying them half of what they get for an in-person visit.
Of that $20, we have to give $6 for operating costs here in the office, making my total fee for that hour visit potentially $14. That will not cover my insurance costs or medical legal liabilities.
Sereditz says it's a flat rate for telehealth calls.
Dealing with patients' overwhelming anxiety and fear about this pandemic, I can assure you that that phone call does not take 5 minutes.
Staff have been laid off, and doctors will mostly be working from home, taking calls with patients, but still following Alberta College of Physician and Surgeons guidelines. Sereditz says 36 other clinics in the province are closing because they're in the same position. The Edmonton Medical Staff Association says doctors could go bankrupt, saying the government is penalizing doctors for protecting patients with virtual care. In a statement, the province says we recognize the pandemic is placing unprecedented demands on physicians and will announce more support in the coming days for all physicians to care for patients through phone calls and other virtual visits. The province recently announced a new billing code for pharmacists so they can screen for COVID-19, and the new Babylon app, which gives Albertans access to a small group of doctors. But some say the app doesn't provide the continuity of care that family doctors offer. And if physicians are going to continue with telehealth...
Now, with it, what was I just telling you guys how this is gonna knock out doctors and real doctors, okay? This is gonna knock out their jobs, right? And they got them pushing their agenda right now, just like all the predictive programming movies and everyone. The CDC goes to the doctor and they say, "Man, we need you to do this. We need you to say this. We need you to push our agenda for you." Of course, it's a 6-6 zero news. But here is an example. And when I was already thinking about that, I didn't even see this yet. I didn't even see this little newscast yet, which is recent since COVID.
Other provinces that pay the same as an in-person visit.
That's what we're asking for in order to keep our patients with mental health issues, any chronic illness safe and supported. We need them here in the community so as to not overwhelm the acute care services.
In Calgary, Crystal Adaris, City.
Look at this thing go, man. All right. See, I put that Psalms 23:4 on there. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. And then on a thumbnail, I'm sitting in God's hand. That's God's hand in my eyes. All right, Babylon Health. Let's look at their let's look at them right here real quick, okay? Babylon Health, see their logo, Babylon Health by Al Parsley, okay? We want to make healthcare accessible and affordable for every person on earth. What he's saying is he wants to put this in every single person's hands on earth, is what he means by affordable, right? Obviously, you guys know. And then right here, because I just took my highlight off of it. Okay. And in Rwanda, September 2016, in partnership with Ministry of Health and Social Security Board, we launched Babylon services in Rwanda, known locally as Babel. To date, over 20% of the adult population of Rwanda has registered with service, and we have delivered in excess of 150,000 free doctor consultations. The service has been so successful that earlier this year, the government of Rwanda and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation have announced that they will give access to Babylon to the entire population of the country. We are now gearing up to deliver thousands of consultations every day. We are also working with the Gates Foundation to identify and launch in 3 other of the world's poorest countries. And it just so figures that Gates got his hand in this too, right? Everywhere you look, it's Gates. Gates, 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 and Gates. This dude is everywhere.
But you get a sense, right? It's a story of an artificial intelligence thing that will be in your pocket, does everything for you. But you get a sense, right? It's a story of an artificial intelligence thing that will be in your pocket, does everything for you. But you get a sense, right? It's a story of an artificial intelligence thing that will be in your pocket, does everything for you. Actually, 2 of my very good friends who run Google's global artificial intelligence business are doing amazing work trying to create that. Well, doing that is very difficult because you
This
have
is
to
the CEO.
every single piece of knowledge of humanity on everything. What if you could do that for medicine? Yes, I know some of you are saying 5,900 unwritten emails. Just don't send me emails, right? I'm of the generation you need me, you call me. Right, and by the way, those mad people are my family. So here is the next generation of Babylon. I'm gonna just show you what it will do, and it won't do it in 6 months' time. It'll do it in the next few months.
Hi, Ali. Looking at your calendar and
Watch
emails,
this, guys.
I can see
Watch
you're having
this.
a busy day. So how can I help you?
This is
Hey, Babylon,
he's giving an example of his app. This is the Babylon healthcare. This is what will be in your phone. This is the doctor you would talk to. Check this out.
today.
I'm sorry you're feeling unwell. Try not to worry. Headaches are really common and they're normally easy to treat. Are you happy to answer a few more questions?
Sure.
First things first. Have you hit your head recently?
No.
Well, that's good. Where's the pain?
Everywhere.
Okay, and how did the pain start?
Gradually.
I see. So how would you rate your pain at this moment, where 10 is unbearable?
I'm a guy, so it's always 10, right? So 5.
Right. Just a few more questions and we'll get this sorted. Have you had any dizziness?
No.
And have you had a fever?
No.
Have you experienced any nausea or vomiting?
No.
How has your eyesight been? Have you had any of these problems?
No.
Okay, we are almost there. Have you had any of these?
No.
How are your symptoms progressing?
Let's see.
And how long has this been going on for?
Watch.
I don't know, what, a day?
News is your symptoms don't seem worrying on a medical level and can be managed at home. Headaches are a common side effect of viral illnesses. Headaches are a common side effect of viral illnesses.
You hear what they just said?
Take regular painkillers without exceeding the recommended dose and let the illness run its course. If you start finding it difficult to look at light, begin vomiting, or your headache worsens, see a GP straight away. I'm not joking. Those are clear warning signs.
This thing just went through 13 billion variation of symptoms.
These things that's run to, guess what he says? 13 billion. Huh. Wow. Out of every billionth number, he picks 13 billion. So confirmed, definitely in cahoots with them. Obviously, anyway, he's a billionaire, but 13. Now what he's doing is pitching this as he's trying to put him over. He's even going to say it. He's trying to put this above a human doctor. He's going to say there's no way a human doctor could go through 13 billion different symptoms all at once to figure this out.
13 billion.
17.
Okay, this is a demo, but the real thing can do all of that in your tape.
But watch though.
So let's not go and say, hey Babylon, I don't buy it. Book me a consultation.
Here is the next available GP appointment.
Book it.
Okay, he's going to
That's
book a
right.
consultation.
Your appointment has been booked.
Watch
I
this.
will remind you when it's time, but make sure you have somewhere private lined up so you're ready.
Brilliant. And then at the time, it'll call me up and say, buddy, are you ready?
Your appointment just...
Now, I want you to peep game real quick. Pay attention to how there's going to come a time where he thinks it seems like he thinks it's done listening, and it doesn't. It catches him off guard and it starts talking to him, and then he has to cover his tracks, and at the end of it he's like, but it won't listen to you when you're not on the app, right? Yeah, but it's answering him as he's talking to the crowd. Watch. Only a couple more minutes. Couple more minutes.
I chat to a dog face to face.
Now this is his consultation. You almost thought he was going to go in and have a human appointment, right? No, it's virtual doctor. So the doctor will come up on the screen, which they got the technology right now with the deep fake. Who even knows if it's a real person?
We do all of this stuff anyways right now. I'll rate the guy or the woman, but now the machine does something that no doctor has the time to do. Will generate me a detailed set of notes that will allow me to kind of understand what the thing is about. Be multi-channel, it will show me the video if I want it, so I don't forget it again. And then if I need to pick up medicine, it'll just tell me where I am. I'll pick it up to the pharmacy. I'll go around here. Actually, you got one right next door. I'll say, that's brilliant, pick it up. I'll go there and the thing will be there for me to pick up. But then what do you think is going to happen to that medicine? What do you think is the percentage of medicine that we buy and we throw away? Any idea? No wonder they hired you.
It's listening to him right now.
Yeah, 60% of all medicine we buy is thrown away.
It's time to take your medicine. Have you taken it?
No.
Wait a minute. Is the screen not moving, bro? This is why I can't never show it on Quick Player. The screen's not moving, right? What's the sound like to the screen not moving? Is the sound going? What's the sound like to the screen? What? See?
Don't you think you should take your medicine?
Okay, get off my back, I'll take it. And then when it's all taken, what do I do, right? When I have to wait until when the whole thing finished. When was the last time you finished your medicine and somebody called you and said, by the way, are you feeling okay?
I can see you have finished your course of medicine. Are you feeling better?
No.
Or am I just
Sorry to hear
behind?
that. Would you like to book another appointment?
So you can actually close the loop, see whether it's working or not. Now, everything I just showed you guys is not healthy.
Maybe it is moving.
That's sick. I I get sick, it looks after me. And it looks after me unbelievably well. But it's still, I got to get sick before it looks after. By the way, it doesn't matter how well it looks. Is anybody from HR here in KBMG? I still can't persuade them to buy it for you guys. But you're a really innovative, forward-looking business. But now we can start looking at how you're like, right? So what is it that affect my age or my health? Is like my genetics, my environment, my behavior, and my biology. So we can start looking into those things. In my particular case, I know everything about my vitamins, and I can see that my cholesterol is too high, and I can have a plan to fix it. I'm not here to advertise.
Sorry, I thought the screen froze. My bad.
How much personalized we could do, and you know who does that? The machine does that. You know how much it costs when the machine does that?
Listen.
Zero.
Listen.
Nothing.
You see what he's pitching? You see how much the machine costs by doing that? Zero. Now he's going to say that people cost money, meaning doctors.
It costs when the machine does that? Zero. Costs nothing. It costs the salary of some of the engineers who are sitting in this room who built it, but it costs nothing. Therefore, we can give it to everybody. We can democratize healthcare for all, everywhere. You know how much we worry about terrorism acts? You know how much we worry about war? Do you know that we lose more people in the last 2 centuries to suicide, to depression, than we ever lost to any act of war or terrorism? Today, as you and I are talking to each other, at least 10 people died in Britain committing suicide. 10 lonely people who, when they went into depression, nobody was
It looks
there
like the yeah, dude. It is freezing, Kel. Kel, it is freezing up.
We got the phone.
I don't know why it does
the
this.
science in that is very, very simple. We know that if they're using their phone a little bit too much, and if they are not moving around, they're staying at home, they're probably going to have a depressive attack. So we now can start predicting the future. My time is running out, so I won't show you everything, but I show you one piece, right? I have noticed that you are using your phone a bit more than usual and have...
Boom. Did you just see that? This thing just was listening to him the whole time and just started talking. He don't even know. The freeze should catch up to you right now, and you'll see he's gonna have to try to make it like he watch.
Left the house for the last 3 days. I just want to make sure that everything is okay. Would you like
See how
me
people
to
start
book an
laughing in the
appointment?
background?
No, I was just watching episodes of Silicon Valley. Thank you.
This dude, it wasn't supposed to start talking to him,
So
or supposed to be listening.
you got it, right? We're about, not just us, we're about to change everything about that.
You hear what he just said? We're about to change everything with healthcare.
We're about to change everything about that. It's going to become completely democratized, maybe not
Listen.
in the next 5 years, but certainly in the next 10 years. It's going to become accessible, it's going to be affordable, it's going to be everywhere. It's 5 years, but certainly in the next 10 years, it's going to become accessible, it's going to be affordable, it's going to be everywhere. You were talking about Africa, we're working with the government of Rwanda, where we're going to give it to every single human being in Rwanda. Paid for by the government. Why? Because we can do it so cheaply at almost £1 a month that they can afford. Everybody can afford it. Right? Does that solve all the problems in healthcare? Of course not. So let me finish with the story of a starfish, because I started with the story of a frog. And this,
That's
who's
that.
been into Goa before?
We don't want to hear your story about a starfish, Al Parsa, okay? You're in cahoots with Hellgates. He wants to vaccinate and microchip the whole world. Guys, how about this little theory that I came up with today? Okay, this thing, freaking thing, dude. Everything got to the ghetto, man. I'm just ghetto. I'm a ghetto boy. I'm ghetto boy. Real quick, not to jump off subject, but how about this theory real quick, right? There's this big debate that's been going on, is that, is Hellgates trying to put on everyone the mark of the beast, right? Is it the mark of the beast, or is it not the mark of the beast? There's this big debate going on, right? Well, how about this? Just forget about the mark of the beast debate, or actually, No, don't forget about it. Forget about the debate. But is this can this be considered it, right? Can a vaccine itself, not microchipping, forget a microchip, just the vaccine be considered a mark of the beast? Because listen, check this out. They say you need your digital certificate to say you've been vaccinated in order to go back to work. You can't buy, sell, or trade unless you get the vaccine, right? That's what they're almost trying to say thus far, a potentially, right? So if they say you can't go back to work unless you vaccinate, but it don't got a microchip in it, or maybe it does. Who knows about the microchip? I don't know, but it will have the gel in it to be able to tell, right? The micro needles where you can tell by sticking a phone to someone's arm. The police will have a phone they put over your arm, and that's how they can tell if you've been vaccinated. Can that be considered the mark of the beast right there? You can't, the vaccine, I'm talking about the vaccine, because you can't buy, sell, trade, or work unless you take the microneedle vaccine where we put this up to your arm like this, and we could say, yes, you've been vaccinated. Can that be considered the mark of the beast? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see my angle? You see what I'm saying there, right? Kind of a little bit weird, right? A little weird to think about if that could be or not. But in a way, it sounds like that. What the Bible says is you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade. Well, right now, the way they're trying to make it is like, if we don't get this vaccine, we can't go to school, we can't go to work, you can't do anything. You can't go into a grocery store. Sure, buddy, I am not okay with that lifestyle at all because I am not taking the vaccine. It's not happening. Danny, what's up, Danny? I'm being gently forced into getting my annual physical scheduled after Memorial Day. When they say they want to draw blood, I'm not going to let them. I don't trust them. I don't either, Danny. I'm not a doctor, and I'm not giving medical advice. I'm agreeing with you though, and I don't either. And I don't blame you whatsoever. Not at all, Danny. I do not blame you. What how I hear what you're saying, gently forced, but how can they make you get a physical? What if you just say you don't want to? Do you have to? Well, no, you don't have to. You definitely don't have to. What up, Explorer? What up? You definitely don't have to. Now something I'm gonna show you a little bit about Babylon. We're gonna get into the privacy stuff, some other stuff with their AI chat bot they got set up. But I want to show you something real quick. Babylon, right? The Babylonians. We already know what these people are about, right? Now check out what they were called. Dude, I didn't even notice until I was reading this. Look, I'm reading about Babylon, you know what I mean? Capital of the Neo-Babylon Empire in the mid-first millennial BC. Babylon was both a historic role and a theological role in the Bible. Certain themes become associated with it. In the book of Revelation, these themes culminate in the image of a whore of Babylon. As a result, the biblical imagery, Babylon has transcended its historical significance to become synonyms with sin, with pride, in Western art and literature. Now listen to this, guys. This is crazy. I didn't put this together till tonight. Babylon first appears in the Bible under the guise of the Tower of Babel. The tower, right? Like these death towers going up, right? The Hebrew word for confused in verse 9 is Babel. Confused Babel. What did Bill Gates name the one he did with Babylon? He named it Babel. He named it Babel. And you see it right here, Babel. And then did I take that down? No, I didn't. So right here, you see in Bill Gates, the part they did it in was in Babel, right? But they call it Babel too. They called it Babel too, right here. So look, right here, known locally as Babel, okay? Babel, right? Right here, confused in verse 9. The Hebrew word for confused in verse 9 is Babel. Confused. So, just this whole thing, like they're trying to confuse us, make us think that they're here to help us when it's really for a sick agenda by psychopaths. All right. Which sounds like Babylon. The great evil of the tower builders. The great evil of the tower builders is their sinful pride against the rule of God. This theme will reappear in the prophetic writings against the city. But dude, the tower builders, and just think about G5 and the death towers going up all around the country right now in the times we're in. it specifically the times we're in and the stuff we're going through right now, I thought was pretty weird. Pretty weird, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Wrong? Am I right? Am I right? Am I wrong? At the 5 minute mark, this dude said something I wanted to hear.
Replacing Cordy's company Netflix, flexibly available on the internet. It took until 2012 before they could stream anything. In 97, it would have taken 4 months to download an episode of Game of Thrones. Today, you can do it in seconds. And that's the world we're moving on. You always build for where the world is going rather than where it is today. But it is premature today to expect artificial intelligence to do some of the fantasies we read advocated by some.
What about the business of care? And you mentioned it yourself,
Absolutely.
the cost of personnel, the cost of real estate, the cost of equipment,
Listen,
particularly with some of the repetitive sides of healthcare, particularly dementia, aging, and so on. Can you imagine that much of what is going on at the moment, including those who are bedridden, could be turned by machines? We've seen what's going on outside with cleaning the street with an automated machine, which is going up and down. Are we moving into that kind of area where much of what healthcare is about, which is about the human being, the person who costs a lot of money, that is going to be replaced?
So I think increasingly we can replace more and more of what human beings do. So we are starting with the computational aspect in medicine. So we can show a picture and say whether this is a broken bone or not, for instance, very simple stuff. Then we are moving to what the kind of stuff we do, which is can tell you what possible diseases you have based on your diagnosis. But we will send that back to a doctor to confirm with you. But Nick, there is a part of this as a human aspect in this. A machine cannot today put its hand on your shoulder and say, Nick, trust me, I'm going to get you and your family through these hard times. There is a part that the machine does, and machines happen to be incredibly good, for instance, at probabilistic graphical modeling, as computational modeling, at deep learning nowadays, at understanding data. But there are parts human do, which is the interaction with you. There is this combination of machine and math and brain that will make healthcare for the foreseeable future a much more accessible, much more affordable solution that we have today.
But you're talking understandably about
wait, what is the
other
next
worlds.
question? 1 second.
This is a real luxury at the moment, yet they deserve equal treatment when it comes to the potential and what.
Okay, let's look at this COVID-19 care assistant. It's only a
Meet
minute
the
long.
Babylon COVID-19 Care Assistant. It's designed by
Double
doctors
Cs.
using the latest guidance to help you manage your COVID-19 illness. Check your symptoms. The Babylon Symptom Checker can recognize what might be COVID-19 symptoms and suggest possible next steps. You can use the live chat feature to ask questions and receive answers from a member of the Babylon team. Receive a care plan and track your symptoms. You'll get daily notifications to input and track your symptoms, including your temperature to understand if you're getting better or worse. You will also receive information for isolation and other helpful tips for physical
Yeah,
and
did you
mental
hear that?
well-being. Speak to a healthcare professional. After you enter your symptoms into the symptom checker, it will indicate possible next steps. But if you believe you need to speak to a healthcare professional, you can book a video consultation with a clinician via your smartphone or web.
But you'll be virtual for that consultation.
The Babylon COVID-19 Care Assistant helps make it easier for you to take care of
This is
yourself
coming
and the ones you
worldwide.
love.
Believe it.
Try
Believe
today
it.
via the Babylon
And this
app or
agenda
visit the Babylon
pushes
website.
forward for this. Think about it. This agenda right now pushes forward for this Babylon Health. And the fact that it's called Babylon, I mean, come on, guys. This isn't necessarily the end days. We're not living in the end of the world. This is not the end of the world by any means. It's the end of the world as we knew it. It's not the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we knew it. For sure. This Babylon Health is coming everywhere. You better believe it, man. Okay, and something I think is very strange is how it keeps bringing me to Babylon, New York. There's not one up there, but every time I was searching it, like that first night we started, it come to Babylon, New York. Babylon, New York. Is New York Babylon? It was God give me a sign. Is New York Babylon? New York is like the epicenter right now. Well, check this out, ladies and gents. Check this out. Check this out. Check this little quidinky dink, huh? Check this quidinky guy. Where did everything start, right? Seattle, right? Kings County. Well, did you know that the breakout is called in one of the breakout spots in New York is in Kings County, Brooklyn? That's what they call it. Kings County, Brooklyn. I kid you not. Is that not a weird connection? Kings County, Brooklyn. And I think the hospital is called Kings County. It might be called Kings County Hospital. Let me just pull it up right here. See what I'm saying? Brooklyn is in Kings County. Every borough of New York City is in a different county. Well, Brooklyn's is King County. Thought that was pretty strange considering that Seattle's King County and they're both the epicenters in King, Corona with the crown. You dig me, baby? And the reason, yeah, that's why I want to show you that. See what I'm saying right here? See how COVID's all over it right there? Brooklyn claims highest number of CV-19 deaths in the state, and that is Kings County. Kings County. I mean, come on, dude. All the counties in the United States in the two epicenters is Kings County? What? Are you kidding me? Come on, dude. Think about that. All right. Let me show you that real quick because that is very quickly. I don't want to forget about this. I'm going to show you right now. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. I got it in my watch later list. Watch later. There it goes. Okay, dude, check this out.
Get these nursing homes the equipment that they need.
Guys, tell me that this doesn't look funny, right? What I'm about to show you is Kings County, New York, right? Dude, another person died in a nursing home, but dude, I swear this looks like it looks like an AI generated picture. Not necessarily the human, but the gravestone. Dude, it looks like it's a computer screen. Watch, it just looks glitchy and funny. Check this out. This is the story. It's only first couple seconds. Right there. Doesn't that look like the cameras we have today, even on an iPhone, are crystal clear? Does that not look like a picture that a computer made? To me, my eye, and there's no, I understand he was just buried. You got the dirt here, but the gravestone's not even marked yet. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they do it like that up there. I don't know. But the picture itself looks like you can see that those computer lines, what's that called? Not glitches, but like the little pixels. You can see them in there. I just thought that was weird and something to think about in case you trust the media. But yeah, very, very weird. Kings County, Brooklyn, and Kings County, Seattle, just so happens to be the two epicenters, right? All right. And then another thing with this right here, this Babylon, New York, is New York Babylon, right? Well, look what it says up here. I have no idea why this Hartford, Washington's up here. Look, let me refresh it. Look, Hartford, Washington, dude. I have no idea why that's on this screen. It has nothing to do with Washington. It's Brooklyn, New York. Well, check this out. Guys, do you remember what Hartford, Washington was? Oh, damn it. Do you guys remember what Hartford, Washington was? Hartford, Washington was where that movie was, The Grid, where the 5G towers was talking to the brains. That's where it was located, in Hartford, Washington. That's right outside of Seattle, Kings County. I don't know if like God was giving me a message. That was weird. The Hartford, Washington will not leave that part of the page, and I can't figure it out. I just can't figure it out. So I don't know. Maybe nothing. but still, just saying. Babylon has its own little page on YouTube if you want to look at it.
Being ill is difficult enough, but getting a doctor's appointment can be just as inconvenient.
You hear what
There's
you hear their
often a long
pitch?
wait for being ill is difficult enough, but getting a doctor's appointment can be just as inconvenient. There's often a long
This is
wait
what they
for
want us to
appointments,
do,
so you have
dude.
to take time
This
out
is
of your day to
serious,
get to the
man.
doctors, and waste more time sitting in a waiting room. Say hello to Babylon. It
I
gives
don't
you
agree with.
easy
I'm not doing
24/7
this.
access to healthcare on your phone. With Babylon, you can book
I
a
don't
video
want
appointment in
nothing to do
minutes
with them
at a
anyway.
time that
Any
suits
type
you.
of healthcare. I'm
If you need
cool.
a prescription, we'll deliver it to your nearest pharmacy, or you can get a free delivery to your workplace or home. You can also check your symptoms using our symptom checker.
That's all you want to do is keep you on
And
pills,
take
dude.
control of your health
That's all
with
these people
Babylon
want.
Health Check. Just answer a few questions about your lifestyle, family history, and mood, and Health Check creates your health report and digital twin, so you can get practical insights to make positive lifestyle changes. You can also order a test kit, post samples back to us, and view your results on the app. You can see a doctor anytime, anywhere. To find out more, visit babylonhealth.com or download the Babylon app from the App Store or Google Play.
Yeah, they do have a little channel. We'll check out if they have anything recently. And I'm gonna go over some privacy stuff. How did mountain climbers? Yeah, they got all kind of corny shit lately. You see how they're talking about the CV a lot, CV-19 a lot. Why it's important to wash your hands and dealing with anxiety and mental health during the C virus, right? But guys, this is gonna put doctors out of business, which there are some good ones. So I'm not cool with that because you know what I mean. I don't want to see anyone lose their livelihood, man. And don't just think it's doctors. AI's taking all of our jobs. There's so many reports and articles you could look out right now that they're saying we're never going back to the same as work. If 48% is gonna make up. It's only going to be 48% human population in the work. Everything else is going to be AI. We just read that the other night. Okay. And then doctors, I mean, that's a huge part of that number right there, or a big part of it. And dude, I don't want to be on medications anyway. So I try not to talk or see a doctor as much as I can already. And there's just so many of them I don't trust from bad experiences. But this, I would not do it anyway. But they're gonna try to push this on everyone in the world. They're making it affordable and accessible. Why do you think anything they make they try to make money off anything? These people are the richest in the world and they're the cheapest in the world. They try to make money off of any and everything, any little thing. They're penny pinchers, okay? So anything they're making affordable and accessible has a sick agenda behind it. You better believe it, honey. Babylon's mission is to put an accessible and affordable health service in the hands of every person on earth. Like I said, our technology. Learn more. We're pioneering AI to make healthcare universally accessible and affordable. Babylon is helping to solve an increasing range of healthcare challenges with artificial intelligence. It's all it is, man. It's AI. And now I think a 5-minute mark is where I want to be here. We're not listening to this whole thing. We're going to get into AI part because this is up in Canada already. It's called, guess what it's called, guys? Telehealth. like telehealth.
Welcome to our viewers in Alberta and Saskatchewan and right across the country. So I'm guessing the
Let's go right to the privacy issues.
Alberta parks noticed that people were leaving some pretty disgusting stuff in those parks. So they tweeted a reminder to all visitors today, Sam, whatever you take into the
11 of the 301 confirmed cases of COVID-19 are linked to a recent curling event in Edmonton. For details on that, we go to the CBC's Nancy Carlson.
We now know that 11 Saskatchewan healthcare workers and 11 Alberta healthcare workers have tested positive, and they were
It's
all
right
at
after
that
this, I
event.
think.
So it took place from March 11th to 14th at the Granite Curling Club. The healthcare workers were there, and again, Minister of Health says in the days following the bonspiel, some of those.
None of those individuals that we haven't heard to the delivery of care at any of those particular locations. Our system needs all of the people that we have.
Now, the
Here.
province is working to limit contact between doctors and patients, and one of those measures is through a telehealth app called Babylon. It lets Albertans meet with licensed physicians in one-on-one video consultations through their smartphone. It's pretty easy. Well, the opposition NDP and doctors are raising concerns about the security of patients' private health information. The app's privacy terms allow sessions to be recorded, and the video could be shared with corporate partners and stored on servers outside of Canada. Well, Alberta's Privacy Commissioner has yet to conduct a privacy review of the app, but today the Premier reiterated the importance of having this service available during this pandemic.
Nancy, what about people who are wondering about self-isolating and waiting to be tested?
Yeah, so Alberta Health has changed its testing protocol. So only people who are at the highest risk of exposure will be tested. So, for example, anyone returning from travel and who doesn't have any symptoms just has to isolate for 14 days.
Yeah.
Now, if you do feel that there is a lot of information coming at you, you are not alone. And some communities are trying to make it easier.
Babylon to train its health chatbot to recognize the C virus symptom. I know you're probably waiting for it, right? Danny Bull, what's up, kid? Chi-Town, what up, man? Did you hear that? Oh, Chi-Town, you're crazy ass mayor, Danny. Danny, did you hear that crazy mayor? What's up with that crazy lady, Danny boy? Man, that lady was talking about she's taking people to jail for having parties, not social distancing, don't wear a mask, and then 300 miles to the east, New York's talking about it's voluntary. These people, they just mind F us, man, and they're insulting our intelligence by doing it too. But good to see you though, Danny boy. You gotta get them people woke out there in Chi-Town, baby. A digital doctor app, Babylon Health, is searching for ways to train its artificial intelligence-driven chatbot to detect the CV-19 symptoms as the number of cases of the deadly CV-19 strain rises in the UK. The British startup, which has been launched by Health Secretary Matt Hancock, operates an AI chatbot and its GP at hand app. It claims it can identify likely causes of an illness once patients input symptoms. Dr. Keith Grimes, clinical AI director of Babylon, cautioned that changes to the AI will be difficult due to the lack of robust data needed to train the underlying algorithms. Babylon is currently urging patients not to use its AI symptom checker that they think they have been infected by the new CV strain. Dun, 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 dun. AI chatbot maker Babylon Health attacks clinician and PR stunt after he goes public with safety concerns. Holy shit, this one's pretty long. See if I can find the what I wanted to read here, because that'll take me a half hour to read all that. Okay, wait, hold on. UK Babylon Health pulled app data. I think this is the dude that they went after. Yeah, it is. UK startup Babylon Health pulled app data on critical user in order to create a press release in which publicly attacks the UK doctor who has spent years raising patient safety concerns about the symptom triage chatbot service. Okay, so you see the safety concerns are already there in the press release. Because, dude, how can you trust a robot to tell you what's wrong with you and what to do? I mean, look, guys, I don't mean to keep jumping around here, but look, I do not trust that. I don't trust doctors, human doctors, most of the time. That when they say something, and I'm like, dude, that's not what it is. Like, remember when I was getting those chest pains, guys, and I couldn't sleep? Remember all that I was going through? I was telling you how my heart was shocking me. It wouldn't let me fall asleep. It would only do it as I would slip into unconsciousness. Never in a day, never standing up, never exercising. I never got chest pains. Only when I went to sleep. And as soon as I would start falling asleep like this, boom, I'd get this shock in my chest and it would make me jump and it would hurt so bad. And it still happens to this day sometimes. And I think if I have an ulcer, I think that might be what it is, right? Well, check this out. First, they tried to tell me I had anxiety and stress because I was fresh out of prison when it started. He told me I was just in prison. I'm just stressed out. What? Dude, I had to deal with that for months. Then it was I had gases and gastronomical reflexes, and that's what it was. And I'm like, dude, no, my heart is shocking me. Like, they don't understand how serious I was about it. I'm like, dude, my heart's shocking me. How are you gonna tell me I got gas? And I know The other people were like, it said it to me too. Dude, it makes me feel like heartburn, makes me feel give chest pains. No. This wasn't heartburn, chest pains. This was it felt like an electrical shock in my heart to my brain. And it only happens when I try to go to sleep. So I'm like, dude, I know what I've had heartburn. I've had acid reflux. It's not that. I can tell my own body. So I had to deal with that with doctors. And I'm on 2 years now and still haven't got it fixed, diagnosed, or nothing because they want to keep saying something else, right? And I'm at a new doctor and everything. No one knows, right? It's just they just don't care, right? You know what I mean? It's just that's what it comes down to, money, right? Well, and then I'm supposed to go trust an AI chatbot though. In my opinion, I can't say I guarantee if I'm saying in my opinion, but in my opinion, I think that AI chatbot is only going to tell you things that make the pharmaceutical company money. Come on, guys. Where it's going to remind you to take your meds every day. I didn't show you the one where he said that. It wakes you up every day when to take your meds. The CEO said that. I didn't show you that. This thing sets alarms at your med times when to take it. It's going to wake you up until you go take a vaccine. You must be kidding me. I don't want to live in that utopian ass goofy world like that. That's just weird to me. It's just not even a reality in mine, man. So I might not be here much longer. Okay. In the press release late Monday, Babylon refers to Dr. David Watkins via his Twitter handle as a troll and claims he's targeted members of our staff, partners, clients, regulatory journalists, and tweeted defamatory content about us. It also writes that Watkins has clocked up hundreds of hours and 2,400 tests of its service, and basic, because I'm not going to read all this, it'll take me a half hour, but he tried to expose them and they went after him, but I am going to give all you guys these, so I'll start doing that right now. That is particular the one about where they attacked the dude. Alberta Privacy Commissioner investigating Babylon by TELUS Health. Now, this is what the news was just talking about. App described as a virtual walk-in clinic has visits paid by Alberta Health. Now you see why I say that the agenda right now is perfect for them to push this worldwide, because it's only in certain places of the world right now, but this is definitely what's coming. And you heard, dude, yourself, and this is only, look, April 2020. Or no. Wait, it does say posted. It can't be that new because I had this longer than that. This ain't that new because I had this up. I've had this up long. Oh, no. Yeah. April 20. Yeah, it's May now. I'm tripping. Okay, never mind. This is April 21st. That's the right date. I've had this up about a week or two. So why this agenda push this whole thing? You heard, dude, they want to put it in everyone's hands in the world. They want to make it accessible and affordable for everyone because they want everyone to do this digital virtual doctor bull crap, man. And right now, this is, dude, I even think that this is part of the agenda. Like, this is part of what they're doing right now. This is part of it right here. Alberta's privacy commissioner has launched 2 investigations into Babylon by TELUS Health. Now, we know they always do things like this every once in a blue moon to make it seem like they're doing the right thing. But we know 9 times out of 10, they're all in cahoots together, and they only launched this investigation knowing the outcome already and knowing they're not going to find none, knowing they're going to come back, tell the public everything's okay. Usually, they're always in cahoots together. They just do it as part of theater. The investigations were open after concerns were identified and separate privacy impact assessment PIA submitted at the top on the app by the Calgary-based physician and Babylon Health Canada Limited. The Office of Information and Privacy Commissioner of Alberta said in a news release Tuesday. We need to get Miss Canada down here, Bev, because she's up there. Okay, sorry. A government spokesperson said TELUS Health submitted a privacy impact assessment for Privacy Commissioner Jill Clayton to review in May 2019, as required under the Provisional Health Information Act. Of course, we fully expect TELUS Health, physicians to comply with all applicable laws and regulations and work with the Information and Privacy Commissioner to address any concerns going forward. Press Secretary to Health Minister Tyler Shandro said Tuesday in an email to CBC News. According to Tuesday's news release, Clayton's office usually works with a company to resolve issues identified in the privacy impact assessment, but in the case the app was launched in Alberta before she could provide an assessment. Since the app was already in use and compliance concerns were identified during the PIA review, Clayton decided to open an investigation of her own into the Calgary-based physician's use of the app. The news release said opening the investigation provides Clayton with more powers under the legislation. It added, the other investigations will determine whether Babylon Health Canada limited its complying with Personal Information Protecting Act. Babylon Health Canada Limited is complying. My bad. I thought I'd said something else. Is complying with Personal Health Information Protection Act. In an email, TELUS spokesperson Jill Yetman said the company will comply with the Privacy Commissioner investigation. Both TELUS and Babylon welcome the opportunity to clarify the strength of our privacy program. It's for Babylon by TELUS Health, and look forward to working collaboratively with Office of the Information and Privacy Commissioner of Alberta to supply the additional information requested to showcase that we are meeting or exceeding the privacy requirements. Clayton is giving no timeline for the completion of her reviews. Last month, a spokesperson for her office said it could take a year or more. Of course it would. Have trial date above that. In the meantime, Clayton reminded the public that there is no requirement to use Babylon. I encourage physicians or patients with concerns about this app to remain opted out. I agree. Of using it while my office reviews the app's compliance with Alberta's privacy law, she said in the news. Babylon is a partnership between TELUS Health and Alberta government. The app allows people to consult with physicians, book appointments, get prescriptions and referrals, and check symptoms, including those of CV-19. The services are covered under Alberta's healthcare insurances. Critics worry about privacy implications of the service, which Premier Jason Kennedy describes as virtual walk-in clinic. David Shepard, the health critic of the Office Opposition, NDP, said the terms and conditions of the Babylon app state that video recording of patient visits is copied and stored on Babylon servers, and that the video may be shared with corporate partners and entities outside of Canada, including foreign governments. How could anybody be okay with that and think that your shit's going to be private? Anybody who uses that app, it's their own fault. If they're telling you that, how could you ever think your information is going to be kept private? They're telling you that they're going to share it with foreign governments and entities outside of Canada, corporate partners. Yeah, man. But I think I'm doing this video because there's definitely a higher than 50% chance that this is coming worldwide. Only Tuesday, if we let it. On Tuesday, Shepard said he welcomes the Privacy Commissioner's involvement and looks forward to a report. I am very concerned. The Health Minister, Tyler Shandro, signed a contract, launched the app, and has energetically promoted it using his position as minister all before these serious privacy issues were addressed. Shepard said in a statement, it is yet another damning indictment of his performance of health minister. He must resign. I will share this into the chat right now too. If you want to read about that one, feel free. Now, Maria Zamboni, right? Oh man, I gotta show you her name before I go to her though. That she is part of Babylon. Damn, dude, where did I get her name at? I've been working on this off and on for 2 weeks now. Off and on. So, machine learning research at Babylon. Throughout the Babylon platform, we use machine learning for a variety of tasks. An interference engine, we combine probabilistic models with deep learning techniques that speed up the interference process. In a knowledge graph, we predict new relationships between medical concepts based on reading medical literature. In NLP, we build languages understanding models based on large-scale data sets of interactions with our users and data from the web. We use ML to teach our NLP system new languages. Babylon would not be feasible without the use of state-of-the-art ML techniques. So we've invested significantly into building a world-class research team in this field. Babylon is also keen to contribute back to the AI community through papers, blog posts. Why did they name it Babylon though? Like, dude, that just don't sit well with me just off the name alone. I wouldn't trust this thing. Babylon's AI services provided health information only and do not provide a diagnosis. The AI service responded to the information entered and the information provided. That's none. But we need Maria Zamboni, because this girl even is tied into Bill Gates. But all that I'm not getting into tonight. Just her being a part of this. She's where did I find her spot at in here, man? I gotta think, dude. I gotta think, because this is her, right? Funny how these two pictures are different ladies, but with the same name and the same occupation. So I don't know who each one of them is, but they each have the same occupation. Look, operate surveillance, senior associate surveillance operations, right? Mariana Zambone. So this one does have an A on the end of it, but this is a very weird coincidence to me. Same occupation. This has an A, same last name. And this one's Maria Zambone, Public Health England, London, UK. She works at Babylon, and she also is the operation surveillance specialist. Maria's own research group is involved in respiratory virus diagnosis, surveillance, and integrated clinical research programs with particular emphasis on influenza and other respiratory viruses. Hold on one second. Maria coordinates several multinational EU projects on influenza vaccines and antiviral. Her main research interests are the diagnosis of viral infection in human, especially RNA viruses, the pathogenicity of influenza, and development of new vaccines for respiratory viruses, particularly influenza. Since 1998, Maria has heavily been involved in the development of vaccines for avian influenza. And she works at Babylon. But dude, I just think that's so weird. Her name's Mariana Zambone, and they're both operation of surveillance operation. I mean, I don't. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it is nothing. PHE Zamboni. Remits includes infectious disease surveillance. Okay, and infectious disease surveillance. I never knew they were so serious about surveillance as with diseases. See, that's why it came to me as like a shock. Let me put these other ones in there for you guys. Other links coming right now. I'll give you the news of Canada as well. Alberta's little news station right here. Instead of giving you the Bing, I'll click on the actual news station so that way you can. Oh wait, this took me to a whole nother. No privacy review completed for controversial telehealth Babylon app. Okay, this is the I just shared this into the stream. So this is where we listen to them up in the news in Alberta, Canada. We just listened to that. Privacy review of Babylon. The controversial telehealth doctor consultation app may not be completed for a year or more. Funny, a year or more, and by then this might just be rolled out worldwide. A year or more, you know what I mean? We'll probably be mid scamdemic there. We'll probably be mid scamdemic. But I just shared that. Here is Babylon's main website right here. If you want to look into it, they got a technology part. It's pretty interesting. Like I said, guys, I could have made a long video with this, but I do think it's important you know, because I think it's come worldwide, but I didn't want to make a 50, 45, 50-minute video. It was taking me 2 weeks already, and it would take me longer. And there's just so much other stuff going on. That's why it's taking me so long, because I keep going all these different ways with all these things. So I just want to get the info out there and stop holding on to it, because I do think it's important though to get this out there, so we at least know what to possibly expect, and just know if your head's where mine is, I'm saying no, I'm not. I mean, I just don't know how to go about. What if they try to say this is the only way you see a doctor now one day? You know what I mean? You just don't know with these people, man. We just don't know with these people, man. Big Stack, what's up, brother? What happened? Another 30 days, cuz damn, bro. We're still in the bucket too, buddy. I'm with you, buddy. I agree, though, walking tall. I do agree with you, brother. I definitely, it's not. It's just not. You know what I mean? People out here in the berg, they think they think it's getting normal again. They already think it's getting normal again. Like, dude, no, bro, they are going to use this. Never let a good crisis go to waste. They are going to use this. And then you got these Pompeo fans, bro. These what's his name? Pompeo fans. We lied, cheat, and stole when I was in the CIA. Boy, last thing about Babylon, when I was searching it, this thing came up. It's called Babylon Mac. Babylon for Mac helps you understand the world around you. Translations at click, 77 languages. Of course, 77. Ordered out of chaos number right there. But this was a Babylon Mac. I've never even heard of this. But these names, they're naming this shit Babylon Enterprise. It's eerie to me. It's eerie to me. Here's the actual page with Bill Gates funding it for Babylon and making deals with him. That's the one where it shows Bill Gates.
It has a summary of
You managed to.
use our finger. My 10 miracles that woman married me.
Really busy recent.
Just a couple minutes in case you don't know what this app is.
Hi, Ali. Looking at your calendar
This is
and
different.
emails, I see you've been
New
really
one.
busy recently. How can I help today?
Hey, my tummy's killing me.
Unwell. Try not to worry. Stomach pains are really common and they're normally easy to treat. Are you happy to answer a few more questions?
So she understands that killing me doesn't mean call the police. It means it just hurts. And
You
so
hear
what we
him?
are gonna do now
You
is
hear him? He said my tummy's killing me to it. So then he vouches for the AI to make you more comfortable. You see how the AI knew I wasn't saying my life's in danger. I meant my tummy was killing me, like my tummy hurts. You know what I mean? You know what though? I'll just share this video to you guys. You can check it out if you want, because that dude's voice gets on my nerves. And I just think it's all a big scam, just like the scamdemic we're in. It was a plandemic for a scamdemic, and that's just the way it is. Kira, Sue, hey, I agree with you 100%, man. We was talking about David Icke last night. Oh, they deleted the video though, of course. And guys, that's right. Everyone that I was saying, I put it public on Patreon, so all you guys could go to Patreon and watch it publicly. And they blocked it on Patreon too. I can't put it on Patreon, so I have to figure out a way to put that video up from last night. YouTube won't let me go up. Patreon blocked it. Now I don't have a BitChute account because I don't got the VPN thing, and BitChute puts out your IP address like just in the open or something like that. Someone told me. DLive, you can't do regular videos. You can only do live streams, and you have to be a partner for your live streams to even be able to stay on the channel. You know what I mean? Like your videos don't stay on DLive until you have like a many subscribers, so many I forget, and you got to be a partner, but they don't keep them on there. But so guys, I tried to put it on Patreon. It's up there right now on Patreon, but it says it's blocked when you go to watch it. Like I was saying, I don't know if I can email to people because it's 55 minutes. If someone knows a way I can just send it around, I'll do that. So because there's people email me and ask me about it. So if someone knows a way you can like email a 55-minute video, let me know. I'll do that. I don't have a problem with showing it. I'm not trying to sell the video or nothing. I put it free on Patreon. I just don't know where else to go with it right now. Minds.com. That's what I can do. Minds.com. That's what I can do. Minds.com. I'm on Minds. Hold on. That's where I'll upload it. If I'm pretty sure I should be able to share this to you right now. Yeah, this is me on minds.com right there. I'll upload the video from last night. I'll upload it on minds.com when we get off here. We're getting off in a couple minutes here, but I will upload it on minds.com. But yeah, dude, yeah, Kara, I totally agree with you. What interview are you talking about though in particular? See, I was talking last night, Kara. But I am asking you, what interview are you talking about with David Icke particularly? And last night I started getting into with David Icke is how he got taken down because of his anti-Semitism. He didn't even get taken down really to do nothing with this stuff they were saying. I mean, it made him hot, but if you seen what I showed last night, it was all about anti-Semitism and calling out Jewish cults. You know what I mean? And it's always when you go after them people, the Rothschilds, Jewish cults, and the people Zionists that run the world. It's always when you go after them people, it's when you come up missing. Right? It's always when you go after them, you come up missing. Okay. Yeah, send me it. You might not be able to put a link. You might be able to. If you can't, send it to me and I'll link it right now. Yeah, if you can't put the link, just send it to me and I'll link it right now. You can send it here because you ain't going to be able to put a link. I'm 99% sure. Hey, Kira, did you go in the Facebook group? I think I sent it to you. Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, well, maybe you didn't. You might not have hit it, but I think I sent you the Facebook group if you want to go in there. And guys, I'm trying to think if anyone didn't see that yet. Let me think. Look, if you want to see the video from last night, go right on to here. Where did I put that link at? Yeah, there it goes. Right here. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. You need a wrench. Exactly. Yeah, you got that right. Smack that one on the head. That was hard to figure out. Right here's where the link's at. Big tough guys. Everyone's tough on the internet, I swear. Oh, they'd be scared to death in person, though. Here, I'm going to show this one more time. See if Kira will send this to me. Listen
We
up.
are beginning a program today.
Kira, I'm going to hit you on Messenger right now.
Into something larger and larger.
Ah, there you go.
That is
Thank you.
a
Gotcha.
contact tracing program. We've done contact tracing all along. That a contact is a person who's
Hey,
been
did you come in the
exposed to
Facebook group?
someone
Question
we
mark.
document to have the COVID infection. When we find someone
Thank you,
who
Kira.
has a COVID infection, those people are immediately isolated. But we also work with them to figure out who their contacts were. But the purpose of this program is to bring on people. We may bring on up to 50 or even more as the program grows and as we see the needs for it. As we do more testing, we will find more and more people who have COVID.
Oh, you good, Order Out Chaos?
And again, we'll
I ain't say
isolate every
nothing.
one of them, and we will find every one of their contacts, and we will make sure that they stay quarantined, and we'll check in with them every day. We're going to do a more complete job, and we're going to do a more meticulous job of making it less and less possible for others in the county to run into someone with COVID-19 infection. It's not just our county. There are going to be thousands of people hired who will be these
Here it goes,
contact
guys.
investigators throughout the
All
state.
right, bam.
And this is occurring in many, many other states as well, perhaps all of the states in our country. We will be giving intensive training to these people, identifying and finding contacts. Some of the people we find are going to have trouble being isolated. For instance, if they live in a home where there's only one bathroom and there are 3 or 4 other people living there, and those people don't have COVID infection, we're not going to be able to keep the person in that home. Every person who we're isolating, for instance, needs to have other or bathroom. And so we'll be moving people like this into other kinds of housing that we have available.
We'll be moving people into other kind of housings that we have available. I'm going to give you guys the Twitter that this came from. I already gave you guys Central Bank channel that originally put it out. I told you I seen on John X Army, so I shouted him out because that is where I seen it. But that's definitely something that should be shared around. You could share it on whatever channel, or you can share it on dude's Twitter. Whatever you gotta do, do it. To get that info out, because people need to know that he's telling you in there, dude's words, Ventura, California Health Department, is that it's coming. It's gonna be around everywhere. And they also said we're training people. Okay, this is why the military is getting, they want people to do contact tracing in the military. They're hiring people, and they just called up more reserves. This just might be why. It might have a lot to do with that. We're also being surrounded by military. Actually, they're probably all in place by now, right? And the whole time they were moving at nighttime. How many remember the picture I showed you guys with them at nighttime going through Pittsburgh in the after midnight? You know what I mean? Dark, blacker than night, darker than night. However you say it, darker than night. But yeah, dude. Oh man, dude. I'm just like, these people just think they can do anything they want, and they can't. They can't. Not unless you let them. I'm not letting them. It's not happening. I hope you stand up, man. And anyone in California, man, you have to share that around. You have to come together with everyone out there. We have to come together with California. If you let this happen to the next person, it's going to happen to you. You can't be a little slime ball and just look at people and say, well, at least they're not taking me. Who cares? No, stay back, stay back. Let them take them. Like, you can't do that. Be a man. Drop your balls. Be a man and have some damn courage and stand up for what's right. Because it's going to happen to you. If you let that happen to someone, it's going to happen to you. Better believe it, man. For real, you better believe it, man. And God don't like ugly, man. Stand up and do the right thing, man. Okay, Danny. I put it in a Discord a couple times, but I got you. Oh, no. Yeah, well, Danny, go when I upload it to chat, minds.com, I'll upload it to minds.com, and then I'll share the link here, or I'll put it in the community post. I'll share it tomorrow night too, but I'll get it on minds.com. So either subscribe on there or just wait till I share it out. That's not really, that's not anything I'm trying to grow. I was just putting videos out there just to spread information, but it's not any, I'm just putting information out basically on that platform. So I'll put that video up there. I'll either share the video to you guys or you guys could subscribe. It really don't matter. It's definitely not something I'm trying to grow. I just put content out there. It was just about I just exposed the shit out of them, basically showing parallels from today's world to Contagion, and how everything happened in Contagion I showed in the news happening out here in real time, and it's spot on. 55 minutes, basically the whole movie, spot on. Every scene has something that happened in the scene is happening out here exactly the same. The way funeral homes are handling it, the way the military handled it, the government handled it, FEMA. They emptied stadiums and made them into hospitals in the movie, doing that out here. The triage tents testing anybody, did that in the movie, doing that out here. Funeral hospitals telling people to cremate them. No funerals over 10 people, did that in the movie. They're doing that out here. Absolutely, Stephen. You're dang right it is, buddy. I agree. That's basically what they're gonna do to us. They're already mind effing us. So, you know what I mean? You guys, I'm gonna leave you with this, and you remember this, okay? You remember this when you go to war, because this is a spiritual war, and you remember Psalms 23:4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, which is the valley of death, even though I walk through the valley of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. And that's why I'm in God's hand, ready to fight right here. Look. You see them hands, baby? I like that. Yeah, definitely. Psalms 91. Let me check her out. I don't know that off my heart. Let me check her out. I love Psalms 23. I'm putting that on a t-shirt too. Which part of 91 or the whole thing? Order out of chaos. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Absolutely. That's what the one you was talking about. That's the part you was talking about, right? 100. He absolutely is. He absolutely is. Psalms 91. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. Wow. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say, "The Lord is my refuge," and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you. This is deep, man. I didn't know this verse off heart like this, or off my head like this. I appreciate you just saying this though, because I like this. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample with the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, say the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. Yeah, that's why you keep your faith in God. You always acknowledge His name, and you never deny Christ. Never denounce Christ for none of these guilty. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. That's deep, man. Psalms 91. Kel, you said you was thinking of that too. I like that one, dude. That might be my new favorite verse right there. Wow, I like that one. It's all right, Danny. I will message you, Danny, as soon as we get off here. Amen. Walking tall. Amen. I'll send it. Actually, Danny, go grab it right now. In I'll give it to you in Discord right now, Danny. Okay, Danny. All right. Boom. 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 Okay, boom. Okay, boom. Boom. Okay, boom. 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 Okay, there you go, Danny. It's in there, Danielle. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good stuff on that. Dude, that is so on point with today's world, man. He even says the plague. Wow. Man, I love God, man. He's just that dude, man. Like he just has it right there in front of us. Like how could anybody think that the Bible's just made up by some jagoff wrote in a closet, and all that's coming to fruition like that. Like, how could anybody not believe after seeing the Bible play out like this? I don't understand it. I hope that people come around to understand it soon, because he is the way and the only way and the only truth and the only light. He's the only way out of this, man. You know what I mean? Like, even all the fighting that I'm trying to put up right now, even though I am fighting regardless, I'm not giving in and I'm not giving up. But I mean, one day it's just going to be a non-winning battle. But I don't think this is the end of the world. I just don't think it is. I think it's the end of the world as we knew it, and they're about to implement in this all this new bullshit. But it also could go to a very bad WAR. You get what I'm saying? And that could lead to end times, because if people rise up, maybe that's what leads to this being end times. Other than that, though, I don't think the elites are trying to end the world. They're not. They want to live in it. They want it all to themselves. They're trying to depopulate us. They want it all to themselves. And they're trying to implement these new rules, these new laws, heavy surveillance, following us, no privacy. You know what I mean? Which we already are limited to right now. But yeah, Order FK, appreciate that, man. God bless you, man. Sure, man. Well said, brother. CB, why don't you hit it in Discord? I sent it to you too. I gave it to everybody in Discord a couple times already. Kira, go in Discord and hit it. It's in there right now. Or are you saying... Oh, I got you. I got you, Kara. I didn't know what you meant. My bad. Yeah. Oh, you're good. You're good. You're in there. You're in there. My bad. Indeed. Yeah, I just sent it to you. I mean, I just accepted you. You're good. You're good. Amen, brother. Amen, brother. That was fitting. All right, guys. It's a wrap. I'm out of here. It was fun. Always with you guys, man. Always. Like I said, I will go to upload that video right now. I'll put it onto minds.com. I'm Shadowban TV on minds.com. You really don't have to worry about going here and subscribing, but if you want to, so you can look at it yourself, that's fine. Otherwise, I'll put a community post up. If you want to, it's right there. Otherwise, I'll put a community post up when it's finished uploading, or I'll just share it tomorrow when we're on here. One way or another, I'll do it some way like that. I'll let you guys know when it finished uploading onto there. It will be there. And I don't see that being a problem. Wait a minute. I can't. You can't upload anything over 15 minutes. Never mind. I can't even do it. I forgot. That platform don't allow anything over 15 minutes. I forgot. My bad. Dude, I don't know. Guys, the only way we could do it is if we do it on live again. And I got to get enough people that didn't see it, because it's a long video. Most of you seen it. You know what I mean? Dang. I'll try to think of something, man. Damn. I don't know how to show this video, unless we can figure out a way to like email it around. I wonder if can you put a video that long on Facebook? I'm not sure. Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. No, you can't. You can't put regular videos on D Live. It's only live streams, and you have to be a partner of D Live and have like 10,000 subscribers, and then they'll save your live streams. But I'm nowhere near that. You have to be saved. Your live streams don't even get saved like YouTube does. They don't archive them. They're gone afterwards. Google Drive, then share the public link. Oh, for real? What? Okay. You know what? I'll look into that. Hey, walking tall. If everyone's cool with that, I don't got a problem doing that. I'll do that. Yeah, if everyone wants to do that. I will try this Google Drive too. Okay, Kel. I appreciate you and Walk and Talk, Kelly Keys and Walk and Talk. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Well, I'll try Google Drive first. I guess that should work though. I'll look into what that is and stuff if I have it and stuff. I don't know if I got it. I guess everyone has it in a way. I don't know. I'll look into it. We'll get back at it soon here. Okay, so everyone, I'm out of here, man. We're gonna wrap this now. Everyone be safe. I appreciate you guys coming, man. Much love to you guys. Nice knowing you. Nice knowing you too, Shirley. Thanks for that. I don't know what that's about, but that's fine with me. We do not have time for pettiness. I do not have time for pettiness. All right, guys. As long as it's not over 15 gig. Hey, bro, it's 55 minutes long. Do you think that's too long, huh? It's 55 minutes long, brother. Order out of chaos. 55 minutes. Good night, Walking Tall. Much love, brother. Good night, Jerry. Much love, Jerry. Love. Oh, Kels. I'm sorry, Kels. I know. We miss you, Kels. We haven't seen you in a couple days. Yeah, I've been here 2 hours already. I gotta get out. I gotta wake up early. We're on different time. Hey, Kelsey, though, real quick, check this out, right? Look, you're in Seattle, right? Or you're in that area. You know how Seattle's Kings County, right? Well, how about in that was the epicenter, right? And in New York's the other epicenter. Well, how about the most deaths in New York is in Brooklyn, Kings County, Brooklyn. The most death in New York is in Kings County, Brooklyn, and then there was Seattle epicenter, Kings County, Seattle. How is that? Come on, how is that an accident? Right? King and Coronas, the crowns. Kings were the crowns. Corona means crown. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, swear. Swear. Okay, Danny. Much love, Danny. Be safe. Kelly Rose, much love. Kelly Rose, be safe out there. We talk tomorrow, guys. I agree. I agree with you, Jerry Love. Much love, Jerry. Be safe. All right, brother. No doubt. Yeah, there's my email and all that stuff's on there. Or go up in and get in that Facebook group too. There's a Facebook group too. Jerry Love, CB4, much love. CB Walking Tall, much love, brother. Kelly Keys, much love. I'm out of here. So much. Ain't there? There's so much protective program. I agree. But yeah, Kels, I'll send you an email next time we go on. Hopefully you ain't busy. I couldn't send emails out tonight though, so I apologize. That's my bad. But good night, everyone. Much love. Good night. Good night. Much love to you guys. Everyone be safe and stay kicking up dust, man. Shadowbearing Productions checking out of here, man. Get Truth or Die line because it's Truth or Die 24/7. Much love.